started like a minute. Maybe it's 2 minutes, but I'll call it a minute and a half early. Make you feel better about it. Welcome to Pump. This is your first class online. Thank you for being here. If you're looking underneath the video that you're watching right now, you can find all the movements we have for the day as well as the equipment. Always feel free to check that out before class starts. For this class, we'll have a 6-minute warm-up at the start. We'll have the workout, which runs 4 rounds that we do total. Each round consists of 2 movements that we'll superset 4 times. What that looks like is we'll do movement 1 for 30 seconds, right into movement 2 for 30 seconds. That's 1 set. We'll repeat that movement 1, right into movement 2. Second set, we'll do 4 sets. That'll be 1 round done. You'll get a 1-minute rest period, and we'll move on to the next round. And then at the end, we'll have a cool-down stretch routine before we send you on your way. Movements today, first movement we got is knee drives. We've done these a few times. So this is where you're coming down into that lunge and then driving that knee up into the air. You can take it into the air if you want. So you kind of come up, connect, and then go right back down. Staying on the same leg the whole time. As you get tired, or if you want to minimize that impact, feel free to get rid of the jump there. Okay, just do that knee drive, keeping that foot on the ground before you go right back down. That one's going to be supersetted with downward dog press. So downward dog press, you're here, hands are in, you're dipping the head down to the floor, pressing yourself back up, okay? If that press is very difficult, feel free just to hold that downward dog position, or you could turn it into inchworms if you would like, okay? If either front row or back row, we can scoot over and make space for another one. With that one, really be intentional. Keep those scapula strong, keep them engaged, okay? Keep them back and down. And then with the knee drives, each time you come back, you're switching which leg you're doing it on, okay? So you're going to hit each leg twice. Next movement we got is basically just foot fire. So basically we'll be down, kind of an athletic stance, and just pumping those feet as quick as we can. We'll have some jump movements, some drop to the floor movements, some front and back, some different types of movements mixed in there as well. Next movement we have is a plank step reach. So this one, if you are going to use your mat, so weight's optional on this one, the Sandbell's optional. Pull this out real quick so you can see it with the mat. If you are going to use a mat for this position, you'll want to be up closer towards the front of the mat, just because you'll be trying to move the Sandbell. So if I was here, grab onto this, basically what I'm going to be doing, your opposite arm and opposite leg are extending, tapping, coming back to center, okay? And you're basically staying on that same side the whole time, and then once we get back to the next round, you're switching which side you're doing on. So go ahead and drop down. We'll try it real quick. The coordination can feel a bit difficult. Try it with or without the weight if you want to start. So you're in that low plank, and if you're holding the weight, say if you're good, we're going to extend the weight with our right hand to start. Extend with that right hand. As you lift that left foot and knee up, tap on the floor at the same time. So it can feel, so we'll take a little practice here. So we're here, extend the right arm as you lift the left foot and knee up, tap on the floor, then bring it back to center, okay? Extend, reach, tap, back to center. I mean, if you all want, we could alternate. It's up to you, I guess. You have the choice. If you want to stay on one side for 30 seconds and the next time do 30 seconds on the other, feel free, or you can switch. Right arm's pushing, and left arm's pushing. If that's extremely difficult or you get too tired, feel free to just do the arm portion or the leg portion, okay? You can always adjust that a little bit. Next one we got on there is stance jacks. So, remembering with stance jacks, feet are starting together, jumping them out and back as we're pushing those hips back, reaching towards either the knee, the shin, or the ankle, whatever that mobility allows. Biggest thing, we want to make sure we're keeping that good position as we're pushing those hips back to go down further, okay? We don't necessarily want to be bending, rounding to get to that distance. Next movement on there we got is burpees supersetted with those star jumps. I think we all know burpee. I don't know anybody that doesn't know a burpee. Okay, that felt very exclusionistic. Burpees, basically, come down to the floor, jump those feet back, jump back in, come back up. You can add a jump at the top. And if you want more, you can do a jump, bring the high knees up at the top, and you can do push-up at the bottom if you would like, if you want to add a little bit extra to that. Next one, star jumps. This is where your feet are starting together. You're coming down, tapping the ankles, jumping up, open, then back into center, okay? Next movement after that we got is, yes. Yes, great question. Your own ratio. So you can choose, you can do all of one, all of the other, or you can mix them however you want. Good question. Next one we got is HIIT The Floors, which basically is in place alternating lunges. When I do it, I like to kick my back leg out straight. Helps me to not round that low back, but you can bend the knee if that's helpful. The biggest thing with this one, don't round the low back, okay? Don't let that positioning break. So as you extend back, coming down, tapping the floor, stepping back in, alternating back to the opposite side, tapping. If you can't make it to the floor, that's totally fine. Just as far as that mobility can take you, with still keeping that good form. Really be intentional. Weight stays even on the feet, so we're making sure we're loading that glute as well. If you're going overly dominant through the quad, you'll shift that weight forward. That heel will want to come up. The glute will disengage, okay? Next one we have at that one is just straight high knees. If you get tired, you can turn them into just regular marches if you want, okay? I'm not doing the high knees yet because, as we all know, I got weak ankles before we warm them up. So, any questions before we start? All right, cardio car leg day coming up. If you're online, you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Starting with those jumping jacks. Remember to stay braced here. Job. Only at about 40-50% effort. We're not overly pushing. Can be right here to start. Just kind of warming up those joints, getting those muscles woken up. Air squats. Pushing those hips back and down. Knees are staying in line with those toes. Woo, those are some tight hammies. Keep those glutes on. Weight even on the feet. Knees in line with those toes. Pelvic floor stays up and in. If you notice that glute shuts off at all, don't go any further than where it shuts off at. Work on being able to keep it engaged. Marches, driving that knee up. Being intentional about using that core, getting a nice core crunch on each knee drive. Who's ready to get that heart rate to 200 today? Lunges, alternating. We'll stay in that control. Keep that glute on. Arches strong into the floor. Stay braced. Arm circles. Full range of motion. Reverse. Inchworms into those push-ups. Don't round that low back. Bend those knees if you need. Jumping jacks, round two, starting to pick up that tempo, moving a bit quicker, we're keeping that bracing. Pelvic floor up and in, core strong. Keep those scapula engaged. Air squats. Picking up that tempo, but still controlling that movement.
just wants to know that you're well. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us.
Marches.
You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was.
Remember to get that core involved.
It's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know it's not the same as it was.
Lunges. You can add that twist. A little bit thoracic rotation. Bottom. Twisting towards the knee that's in front. Remembering it's a slow, controlled movement. Arm circles. Reverse. Inchworms into those push-ups. Don't round that low back, bend those knees. Take a break, 1 minute. We're starting that workout. Knee drives into that downward dog press. My body already feels tired. Just feel it. This feels weak. Always remember, take breaks when you need, change up that tempo when you need, alternate the movement if you need. There's not much breaks or changes planned into this class, so when you need them, just take them. 15 seconds. Starting with those knee drives. Remember quality. If you're getting tired and you're keeping going through it, as long as you're doing it with good quality, that's great. If that quality fails, take a break. 3, 2, 1, let's go, knee drives. Driving that knee up, right back down. Downward dog with that press. Fingers in towards each other, shoulder blades back and down. Don't round that low back, dip, press back up. Those scapula back and down. Switch, knee drives. Had to think about that.
Are you ready?
Whew. On these, if you can, try to count how many you get on each leg, trying to keep it even. Find your tempo. Switch, downward dog press. Knee drives. Back into it, y'all.
Baby, let me tell the truth. You know what I'm thinking. See it in your eyes. You hate that you want me. Hate it when you cry. You're scared to be lonely, especially in the night. I'm scared that I'll miss you. Happens every time. I don't want this feeling. I give up for love. I try to find reason to pull us apart. It ain't working 'cause you're
Downward dog. Stay with it. Keep that quality. Knee drive. Last set of knee drives here. Stay braced. Downward dog. Last one, let's rep it out. Scapula strong. Take a break. Woo! Round one done.
Heard the talk crazy about my name, now it's silent. My one that back, I'm stylish. Glocked up, big t-shirt, Billie Eilish. Dropped up from the back like on an island. Heard the talk crazy about my name, now it's silent. My one that back, I'm stylish. Glocked up, big t-shirt, Billie Eilish. 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 Glocked up, big t-shirt, Billie Eilish.
Sorry, peeps at home, I was muted. Sure you followed along with your eyes. Because I went to blow my nose. Find your own tempo here. Breathe. 15 seconds. Winter those stance jacks. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Feet start together, jump out, tap, back to center, out, opposite side. Nice. Keep those glutes on. Really push those hips back to get low. Star jumps, burpees. Your own ratio. Land light on the feet. Keep the weight in the hands on those burpees. Stance jacks. Find your own tempo. Glutes on. The other one. Star jumps into those burpees. Stance jacks. Glutes on. If you're tired, you can be right here. Get rid of the feet movement. Star jumps. Woo! Let's go. Light on the feet. Stance. Jacks. Find that that tempo. Stay braced. Don't round that low back. Push those hips back. Glutes on. Star jump. Burpees. Almost there, y'all. Come on. You got this. Would I ever think burpees would be easier? 2 movements. Take a break. Nice work, guys. 1 round left. This last one is gonna soak. Hit the floors into high knees. On those high knees, make sure that core is what's lifting those legs. Be intentional. 15 seconds. Yeah, the core is gone. The core has gone to heaven. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hit the floors. Find your own tempo. Biggest thing, don't round that low back. Keep those glutes on. Stay braced. High knees. Use that core. Hit the floor. Woo. Side stitch. Let's go. Weight even on that front foot. Stay braced. Don't round that low back. High knees. Use that core. Hit the floor. Woo! Let's go. Keep that glute on. High knees. Those glute meads are done. Hit the floor. Oh, holy side stitch. Woo. Let's go. Last set. Stay with it. Keep your tempo. High knees. Use that core. Keep your tempo. Almost there. Take a break. My peeps at home. Nice work today. My peeps in class. Great work today. Nice shot. Yeah, that was definitely a toughie. Nice work. Shot, Mom. If you notice any black streaks on the ground, we'll help facilities. Well, we didn't use weights. The last class left some, we'll clean them up for them. Starting to slow that breathing down. Into the nose, down into the belly, out to the mouth. And whenever you feel ready, no rush. I'm gonna start with trying to slow those breaths down to get some deeper breaths. Gonna find your own breathing rate here. Whenever you're ready, pull that arm across. Keeping that shoulder blade back and down. Keeping that braced posture and those breaths through all of our stretches. Anybody overly sore anywhere today? Hamstrings? All hamstrings, got it. The whole body. Whole body's broken. When you're ready, go and release. Switch over to that other side. When you're ready, go and release, pull that arm behind. Grab that elbow for that tricep stretch. When you're ready, release and switch. Those arms, bring your hands behind the back, shoulder blades, pull back and down, fingers interlock, chest up and open. We're gonna roll the head and neck. Keep that left foot planted, extend that right foot out in front, just about 1 foot's worth in front. Weight's gonna sit back onto that hind leg, push those hips back, keep that chest up, hips go back, chest drops towards that knee, feeling that stretch through that hamstring. If you want more hamstring stretch here, keep the foot flat. If you want more calf stretch, pull that front of the foot up, move it into that calf. Hips should be squared, you don't want to be rotated. And breathe, slowly letting yourself sink lower and lower, but keeping that low back pulled in. When you're ready, go and slowly release your way up. Step that front foot back, opposite foot out in front. Weights on the back leg. Push those hips back. Drop that chest towards that knee. Same thing, if you want more hamstring, keep that foot down. If you want more calf, bring that toe up. You'll have just a slight bend in that front leg. Ready, go and release, inhale up and in. On that exhale, dropping down into that full floor squat. Working on keeping those heels down. Always feel free to readjust here. If you can get those heels down, next you can bring the elbows inside knees, palms together, press those palms down. Trying to sit up tall. Bit of movement. That ball and socket joint of the hip. It's like a little massage. When you're ready, we're going to bring it back into a seated position. Laying all the way down onto the floor. Feet coming up towards the glutes, right ankle up on top of that left quad. That's a good stretch, feel free to keep it there. If you want, you can grab the hamstrings or the shins. Pull that knee to chest to increase that stretch. You can release that leg, drop it down, switch over that opposite side. Next one, bringing both feet up, grabbing the inside of the feet, that happy baby, opening those legs. You can have a little roll side to side here if you'd like. Try to straighten those legs as much as possible. Starting to press through that stretch, activating that hamstring stretch a bit more. You're ready, slowly release him, drop those legs back down, bringing that right knee up to chest or armpit. you're ready, pulling that knee across, keeping that opposite arm and shoulder down. And breathe. As you're ready, you can slowly bring that knee back to the chest or armpit. Give it a good squeeze. Let it drop down, bringing that opposite knee up to chest or armpit. And whenever you're ready, pulling that knee across, keeping that opposite arm and shoulder down, that bottom leg straight. And breathe. When you're ready, we're actually going to roll over onto our stomach so you can continue rolling into that same direction. Feet staying planted on the ground. We're going to widen those feet. Step up, press into that downward dog, and slowly walk our hands in. The chest falling down towards the floor. Feel free if you want to grab the floor with those hands, pull yourself in a little deeper. When you're ready, we're going to lunge it over to the left side, remembering to push the hips back, not letting that knee drop forward. Keep that low back pulled in. Whichever leg is bent, trying to keep that foot flat onto the ground. When you're ready, walking it back to center and then over to that right side. As you're ready, slowly bring it back to center, falling back down into that stretch once again. Fully, this time allowing your low back to round, fall as far as you can, flat into the floor. If you want, you can use those hands to pull you a little deeper. Then go ahead and bring those hands out in front, plant them. We're going to walk those feet in slowly and roll back up to standing. If you want to stay and continue to stretch, feel free. These stretches aren't exhaustive, but we're out of time. Try and finish with those last 3 breaths. These are our last thank you to yourself. Showing up today, giving your body a little movement, a little bit of love and attention. Nice work today, y'all. As always, don't forget your homework, good solid dinner. Drink lots of water tonight, at least those 6 hours of sleep. Get some active movement in over the weekend. If you're really sore, make sure you get a little bit of that movement in. We do have yoga classes online, so always feel free to stream those from home. Low intensity, 30-minute yoga class. Great when you're feeling a bit sore. But with that, have a nice night. We'll see you Monday.